Angry Guy here. And today we're discussing, why are women shocked they've destroyed their futures? Why are women shocked they've destroyed their futures? That's what we're talking about today. Let's go ahead and just jump right into the video.
Why you laughing?
No, I mean it's just man.
He just be mad every time you talk.
No, we're just doomed.
True.
Yeah, I mean we're doomed, bro. Like it's crazy to me. Like a dude has to be exceptional, and just to get like a girl to like not do basic stuff like go to the club.
Yeah.
Like he's got to be like the top guy.
Can they get turned down?
I mean, barely, man.
Like you know what's interesting? I see immigrants come to this country, right?
Okay. They
Dude
get
is
whacked.
broke.
Circle.
Yeah, immigrants come to this country, right? Right. Guy brings his wife, right, and kids, and he could barely have a job. Maybe he's on welfare, he's struggling, etc. But his wife is still at home, cooking and cleaning, taking care of the kids, and he could barely provide. But he's trying his hardest, right? But he doesn't have to pay all the bills and do all this extra shit and have a big dick and have status and all that to get his girl to stay at home. Like the wife stays at home because in her culture, it's shameful to be at a nightclub shaking your ass with a bunch of other men. It's like kind of weird. It's unacceptable.
Haram!
But here in America and in the West, in the UK too, like it's completely socially acceptable for women to put themselves in compromising situations for the relationship and think, I want to be independent, I should be able to do what I want to do, etc. But you got immigrant women coming from other places that have no money. Their guy can't even provide for them a lot of time, but they understand basic loyalty and duty. It's wild to me.
Yeah.
But is the woman staying at home and he's going to work?
That's literally what I just said.
Okay, then he's still providing, even though he don't have a lot of money. He's still providing for her.
But my point is
broke,
that
but-
Different cultures.
guys of lower socioeconomic status, right? They can still be rest assured that their girl's not going to do stupid shit regardless of their status because the women just come that way. You understand? Versus here in the United
Raised
States,
that way.
the UK, Canada, etc. You guys have different morals, different standards. And I mean, this is why I tell guys, don't marry girls from the West a lot of times because a lot of y'all think it's appropriate to go to a club when you have a man at home.
Yeah.
Like, I never commit to a woman that wants to go to the nightclub when she's my girl. Look at what's going on with Logan
If
Paul.
she's gonna cheat
But you
on
don't
you, she's
commit
gonna do it
anyways.
whether
You
she's
said
at
you
a
got
club
other
or not.
people.
Though.
You know what's interesting?
She's gonna do it with the fucking
So
milkman
what do
while
you
you're at
mean?
work. If she's gonna fuck someone else, it doesn't matter whether she's in the club or not.
But here's the thing: if she's gonna go to the club, that already tells me where her character's at.
Yeah.
But she
Well, no,
not
because
even
there's
going.
ladies who stay at home wife, and they get bored and fuck the neighbour.
How you get bored? Just do it. You got a hobby.
But see, it's the mentality
man.
though.
What you gonna do?
more.
It's the
But I
mentality.
feel like this is
Yeah.
your mentality that you're projecting onto us. That's not my
Exactly.
business. You've got
But-
your opinion.
What's why you're single? That's my opinion.
But I have a
that you can't tell what to
Why you're
do.
single?
like I'm telling you guys, it's amazing
almost
to me
30.
how like men tell. This is why men can't be honest with women. Y'all don't like the truth. You
Yeah.
guys literally don't like the truth because men will like. I'll say what men in general want, and you're like, well, it's my life. I want to live my life. Cool. Then you live your life single, and a guy's gonna go get another woman.
I'm not
But I
begging
have-
for a
That's
man.
true.
Huh?
But
I'm not begging for a man.
That's the problem.
I'll
You need
get
to be begging for one.
I'll get one when it's my time.
Okay,
You're
when you're
not going to
30.
be able to get one.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Because
look
we're in
for
control.
one.
So why do we need to beg if we're the
No,
ones
you're
that
see,
get
that's the
not in
problem.
control?
You're not in control.
You're not in
Like,
control.
At all.
Yeah, so a man
Ladies.
is gonna find me when it's time.
Can
Yeah,
you
for
stop aging?
Yeah, for sex.
Can you stop aging right now?
Botox.
Okay, follow.
For as long as you need it, babe.
And then
Yeah.
you look
You
like
want
crazy.
Hold on, let me ask you a
Really?
question. Are you getting down on a knee and proposing to a man?
No.
So
No.
then you don't have control.
You don't.
No, I don't have control.
Oh,
So
it's-
I'm
Why
not
did you say
looking.
you had control?
I'm
But
not
I
waiting
have-
to be found.
That's why you're single. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
said
I'm not
that?
actively seeking a relationship.
Oh.
Am I getting confused?
If you want to
Yeah.
work, hold on, let me ask you a question because your logic doesn't make sense. Let's say you want to work at a law firm,
Okay.
right? A prestigious law firm. Don't you have to go to law school, work, understand, apply for the law firm, beat out all the applicants, get the job, and then work your way up?
Okay.
So, are you going to get a job at a prestigious law firm by not looking and the law firm picking you?
But she's saying she's just not doing that right now. She's not saying she wouldn't do that.
I'm
She's saying
open
she's
to
saying that
it
she's not doing
whenever
it right
it's available, but I'm not on dating sites. I'm not like asking random men to take me out. I'm saying yes if someone wants to take me out, but I'm not oh my god, I need a man. Oh, let's go find me a man.
I know.
Yeah,
See,
like,
and that's the problem.
please.
Hold on.
I don't
See,
need one. I want
this
one.
is the problem. If you're not willing to need a man, you're not going to do what's required to keep the man, and he's not going to take you seriously and wife you up.
I don't know. I've been
agree with
engaged
that.
twice and left them.
I agree with that. But I have
So,
a question.
but hold on, those
Damn.
weren't they engaged? Those weren't the men that you wanted.
Yeah, because I left there like I had everything, and I left them because they didn't make me happy, and my happiness comes more than any other thing.
Okay.
Because,
So, I mean, and do
like
you,
money, like financial things like that, like I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for someone that just makes me happy because I can do those things myself.
I think
I
that's
understand that
problem.
other
You
no
can
one
make
would
You
think
need
that.
somebody to make you happy. That's crazy.
No, I'm not saying that I can make myself happy. I'm just looking for someone that makes me
Someone
happy.
that adds to her table in a way that's not
adds to my
just
happiness.
financially.
But
Like,
okay,
adds to your
marriage
life.
is not happiness through and through. It's sorrow,
It's not
Yeah.
guaranteed.
heartbreak,
Oh
lot
no,
issues.
no, 100%,
Forgiveness,
100%. You're
but-
not gonna have an easy relationship. I'm just saying, like, I would choose feeling happy with someone that has no money and has nothing, rather than being
Stop the
unhappy
cap, the
with a
cap.
guy that just has everything.
that's
Do you
the
know
biggest
what I'm
lie
saying?
ever. You're a self-made
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You're not dating no bum.
Facts.
Stop
No,
lying.
but I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, I
But so
had
money
a lot
does
of,
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, guys, there you have it. You have a generation of women who think they can have their cake and eat it too. They can be on a WEF. They can have everything pretty much showing everything on Instagram. They can go to the club and shake it while they have a man at home. This is what they believe. And they think they can do this if their guy is not an SIMP. That's an absolute joke. Because the only kind of guy that's going to tolerate that is going to be an SIMP. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this content, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video because it tells YouTube you're enjoying the content and you want to see more of it, so they'll show you more of it. But guys, this is the point where we're at right now with these modern day women. Modern day women want to be progressive, but they also want men to be traditional with progressive values. It's crazy. So they want men to be traditional and provide for them, protect them the way that men traditionally have. But at the same time, the man should be progressive and basically allow them to do whatever they want to do and accept that times have changed. So the women have new rights and new standards, but men are not allowed to have standards and men are not allowed to have rights. Okay? It's insanity. And as you can see here, they're not happy. They're absolutely miserable. And they're constantly looking for someone and something to make their life better. Because they can never be content. Because of social media. Because they're able to go on OF and earn $100,000 in a single month. For, entertaining the most desperate guys on the planet. And degrading themselves. They feel like they're high value and they should command a high value man. But that's not just enough for them. They also need a man who's going to constantly entertain them and make them feel happy. And that's the craziest thing, because you're not always going to be happy. You will not always be happy when you're married. Marriage is ups and downs. Marriage is hard. Life is hard. And yet these women, because everything has been handed to them, they feel like they can say anything and do anything that they want to without facing any consequences for it. And the world needs to continue handing everything to them on a silver platter. And they cannot fathom that there will not be men waiting for them when they're in their 30s and 40s that are going to give them everything and anything because they're simply women. This is the reality that we live in. They think that their sexual marketplace value is never going to fade because they're young and silly. It's sad, it's ridiculous, but this is the reality of things. This is the reality of society. This is what we all have to live with, and unfortunately what we've accepted. That's because of social media, why their egos are so inflated. They are no longer able to reason, but at the same time, they're no longer able to pair bond. These women cannot pair bond anymore. And we've known this for years. You know, a study conducted found that after a woman has been with roughly around 20 guys, she can no longer pair bond. All right? Which basically means that even when it's maybe half of that, it's still difficult for her to pair bond, even at 10 guys. But at 20, she can no longer pair bond. Now, when you have women that have these crazy body counts, okay, so she's been with over 100 guys. What do you think? Guys, what do you think about this? Why are women shocked they've destroyed their futures? Women sold their futures for instant gratification in the present. And now they're shocked. What do you guys think about this? I want to hear your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, man. Walking away. And cheers.